All right, this is Coach Lebetter. And so now I'm going to do the second skill of our 8-1 simplifying radicals. If you look, here it is, simplifying radicals. We're going to click this one. This time they don't give us any guide, and you're going to have to kind of do it. So I like doing it. This is one you're going to have to kind of do on paper and pencil. So I'm going to go ahead and get here. So I got my little scratch paper here. And my number was 200. Now remember, if you can do a perfect square, it works pretty good. You have to think of what number is here would be one of the best numbers to use. And if you look, 100 times 2 is 200. So you could use that. So we could say 2 times 100, and 100 is a perfect square. So we'd say 2 times 10 times 10, that's a pair. So remember, whatever circled, you have the square root, that pair, so it's a pair of 10s, so 10 goes on the outside because it's a pair of 10s. The 2, which is not circled, goes inside the radical. So this will be my answer, 10 the square root of 2. So I'm going to go back to my problem, and I'm going to hit 10, and I'm going to hit the little square root symbol, the radical, and then put a 2 in there. And then we'll hit submit. And see, look, it's exactly what we kind of did earlier. All right, so let's do another one. This is 175. All right, so again, and see, that's why you're going to have to use paper on this, because it helps you. 175, I'm just going to do my factor tree, because you remember back in elementary school, it makes like a tree looking thing. So what two numbers multiplied together give me 5? Well, you have a 175, you have a 5 at the end. So whenever you have a 5, you can divide it by 5 for sure. So take your calculator and divide 5 into 175. All right, and I don't have one on me, so I'm going to kind of do it in my head. That's going to be 3. That's 15. So I'm going to say 35. All right, now I got to figure out what two numbers give me 35, and that's 5 times 7. And I'm going to bring down this 5. Now notice I have a pair of 5s. See, so when I do my square root symbol, which one's not circled? The 7, so it goes inside. Which one's a pair? Well, it's a pair of 5s. And so there is my answer right there. So I'm going to go back to and I'm going to put 5 square root and then put 7. Now, how can you check this? Well, there's a way to check it. The number that's outside here, and a lot of teachers don't teach this, but I'm going to show you this. A lot of the numbers on the outside, you multiply it to itself. So 5 times 5 is 25. Then take 25 and then multiply it to 7. You should get 175. All right, and that's how you do it. I'm gonna do one more because these are pretty quick and easy. All right, so here we go, 150. All right, so think of 150. What two numbers multiply together give me 150? And since I see a 0, I'm automatically thinking 10. So 10 times 15. All right, so what two numbers multiply to give me 15? 3 times 5. And what two numbers give me 10? 5 times 2. All right, so if you look, here's a pair here. All right, so these don't have pairs, so I'm going to have my square root. Since these are not circled and they don't have any pairs, I'm going to multiply 3 times 2, and I'm going to get 6. The 5 is circled. So what pair do I have? I have a pair of 5s. All right, so then my answer would be 5, the square root of 6. So I'm going to go back to my answer choice, and I'll put 5 square root of 6. Again, if I want to test it, it'd be 5 times 5 is 25, and 25 times 6 is 150. And that's how you do this one.